My name is James Ziola. I'm a junior in college, 20 years of age, and this is my journey in the sport of pole vaulting. I picked up this crazy idea my sophomore year of high school. It really started with a love of all things airborne, really. I loved bikes, planes, jumping off of anything, flips. You name it. As any kid who loves being in the air and riding bikes, I loved looking at motocross videos. When I was really young and I saw my first ever video of somebody doing motocross or riding a dirt bike, I thought, that's what I want to do. That's how I want it. That's what I want to do. That's my sport. I want to race. But when I turned to my parents and asked for money for a dirt bike, they said no. That begged the question, well, what sport do I do? And they said, you're going to do a sport that's offered by your school or anything along those lines. I was sitting there in high school one day, and out of nowhere, this kid walks through the hallway with this green pole. I ran right up to that kid, and I said, hey man, I think I really want to try pole vault. What can I do? And he immediately met me with, you can't pole vault, man. You're not in a club. Why can't I pole vault just because I'm in a club? He said, you need to go to a club to train. I went home that night, hopped right on my computer, and looked up pole vault clubs near me. And the first result that came up was this place called Vault Factory. It's a pole vaulting club 30 minutes from my house, specifically designed for people to train pole vault, kids and adults alike. I ran right up to my mom and showed it to her. I said, Mom, I want a pole vault. Please go to this pole vault club. She looked at me and she goes, okay, I'll look into it. And the next day, she actually gives the guy who ran the place a call. His name was Carl. When I got home, I opened the door and she was standing right there. And she said, if you want to go to this pole vault club, you better be serious. To this day, I don't think I've been any more serious about anything in my entire life. So the following week, I showed up for my first ever pole vault practice and took my first ever jump on a stick. From that moment forward, I knew, yeah, this is what I want to do. I decided in April that I was going to come to RPI. We got to school, I found out that track was not a thing. I was left without the option to do it from September all the way until 2021. I was left with nothing but my computer, the ability really only to just ride my bike. So I got my bike back out and I continued to ride it. And I continued to grow my passion in that realm of sports. And after a while of not being able to pole vault all the way through the fall and the winter and the spring, I kind of developed a passion for biking. I really didn't want to pole vault anymore. I was almost done with it. When the announcement came from Coach Torrey that it was time to start pole vaulting again, I felt like the fire had gone out. It almost started to seem like maybe I was done. I was ready to quit. But I had never felt like I didn't want to do anything as much as go to that first track practice. I didn't do anything with track. I decided I was done. I went up to the coach later that week. He said, so you're leaving us? And I said, maybe it's time to be done with track. I think this is over. I don't want to come back. I don't want to do this anymore. I quit the team. So at first, this decision felt right. But what I found was after mountain biking season was over, that mountain biking really wasn't what I wanted to do. The more and more I mountain biked, the more and more I realized that I missed pole vault. I missed it. I missed what it brought me. I missed what it had done for me. I felt like I wasn't done. So I went home for winter break that fall semester. And I decided, you know what? I'm going to go to a Vault Factory session for once again and see where I am. Wouldn't you know it? I picked up a pole, went back to 5 lefts, and blew right over my PR from 5 lefts. After not pole vaulting for a year, I went right over my PR from a short run. And here I am thinking I'm going to quit the sport. It just didn't add up. So when I got back from winter break, I called up the coach and I said, I think I want to come back.
Let's go!
finally had my first pole vault PR in over 3 years. It was by 1 centimeter, but it was a PR. 15.7 1/4 inch. Still was not done. Well, the top 20 people in the nation go to nationals. You're 21st. You have to make 16 feet to make it to nationals. I'm gonna do it.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yup.
If I could teach anybody one lesson from my journey through the sport of pole vault, it would be whether you think you can or whether you think you can't, either way, you're right.